Hi everybody, it's the Recycleista here. I went thrifting again the other night and I picked up some flatware. Surprise, surprise. If you read my blog at all, you know that I love flatware, love buying it, selling it, researching it, and I also love vintage, so I also, of course, love vintage flatware. So I just thought I'd share with you some of the things I bought and why I bought them. These were all from Value Village the other night. They have a bag wall and they tend to mix up their patterns amongst different bags. So I had to buy about 3 or 4, maybe 5 bags to get some of the matching patterns that I wanted. So this first pattern here, it's by Interpure. I've sold it before. It's called Florins, and there's a couple different versions of it, so you have to watch for that. If you look at the flowers, the number of petals on the flower is what you want to note in your listing. So that's an 8-petal version of that. Now the condition on those, there should be a little bit more black accent on those, but that's the great thing about vintage flatware. Sometimes people are looking for a replacement to their well-used, loved set. They just want to add pieces to it. So if it looks too new, then they're going to stand out too much. So hopefully someone will need some that are in really usable condition but have a little bit more wear. Now this little set, this was all in its own bag, fortunately. I don't know much about that, but they're good quality, Bachmeyer it says, and they're all new, so I thought I would take a chance on those. Now these little guys, pretty cool looking. They're kind of a modern look, and let's see, they're Oneida, so they're fine. They were just mixed in with the bags with the Interpure, so I knew Oneida. They're teaspoons, which is also a good thing, so I would do fine with those. Down here, Bamboo. Let's see, the brand on this one is Lifetime Cutlery. That's an okay brand, but it's bamboo. Everybody likes bamboo flatware, so nice little lot of teaspoons to add to your tiki bar or tiki party or whatever. And then this one I was excited about. These were all, fortunately, this whole pattern was all together in one bag, priced a little bit higher. But I've sold this pattern before, and it's a really nice quality flatware. It's not vintage, but I'll sell these on eBay. But this is, I don't know if you can see it, but it's Yamazaki. So generally a good name in flatware that you can look for. And it's called Alexandra. I think it might be Alexandra Ice. I think that might be the frosted version. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check that before I list it. Now it's a set of, let's see, it's 3 each of all the major pieces. So it's a what do you call it? Serving for 3? No, I'm not saying that right. But anyway, 3 place settings, service for 3. And generally not too many people looking for that. I could sell it all in one big lot, but I think on these I might just break them up and sell the 3 forks, 3 spoons, 3 soup spoons, and so on. We'll see. I still have to do my research on that. Then, of course, you get other odds and ends in these bags with a couple cool little spoons. The one on the right is Oneida, and it's got holes in the handle. That's always a good thing. I'm not sure what pattern that is exactly. And then here's my other odds and ends of ones that kind of got thrown in all the bags. Now some might be good enough. They're just stainless, vintage stainless, that I can lot up and put in Etsy. And then the others, if they're really no name, not the greatest quality, then I will probably just save them for a big lot of stainless flatware mixed that people will buy for camps or things like that. Now the other thing that I found, now that from the last video I made, you know, I was looking at the bed sheets, and so I looked at the bed sheets again, and I found this really cool vintage Star Wars bed sheet, and it's the trilogy, so it's got all sorts of things going for it. But anyway, it's vintage, so that one should do okay. Then I got this one. Now this little guy, this cat, Cleban, I can't remember how you pronounce that. But anyway, popular cat, I should say, with the red sneakers. And you want to kind of look for anything with that's licensed with this cat's character, because rubber stamps, all sorts of things sell for pretty good money. Now what's funny is that I found this the other night at Value Village, and it's a full-size sheet, and a few days before I had found this in a twin-size sheet, so it should make for some pretty easy listing pretty quick. And then this one was really cool. If you remember my last video and my good sale that I mentioned, look what I found. I found some pillowcases. Sorry about this. Pillowcases. And yes, it's Snoopy, the Peanuts. So that's awesome. I'll have to look up. These pillowcases look like they've hardly ever been used, and so that will affect my price as well. So anyway, I just wanted to quickly share those things with you. I hope you learned a little bit more about stainless flatware. And there's more information on my blog, www.therecycleista.com. And I hope to see you again. Thanks.